Good afternoon, friends. How are you guys doing? Today is Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. And I will be giving a shout out to Colby Mack. Justin Mack's wife, and I have known Justin Mack and Colby, formerly Chaffin, now Mack, since we were in high school and have been lifetime besties ever since then. And boy, do them years go by like that. Dang. I wonder how y'all feel. And welcome to the McGuire Life. The McGuire Life. My name is Jeremy McGuire. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, there's a subscribe button down below or beside this video, and make sure you click the subscribe button, and there's a bell. Click the bell to enable all notifications. The bell will be shaded gray, and you'll be notified, ding ding, by YouTube when I post a video to my channel every Tuesday afternoon. And if you're a loyal subscriber to the McGuire Life, welcome back. And I will be filming a review video for y'all today. I will be reviewing my Dish 54.3 remote. Now, it looks like my old Dish 54.1 remote that I originally had, but that remote completely every button would not work, except every now and then the guide button would work. And boy, was that frustrating, trying to get the guide button to pull up the guide. It wouldn't work. Had to mash down the remote. All buttons will not work, and sometimes the remote wouldn't work. So last February 15th, and I filmed a video when I got this remote and the Hopper Dish remote the same day, and I unboxed this remote first. And I tell you what, this remote is very easy to hold in the hand, and I have small hands, or a small hand, because I can't use my left hand. My left hand just hangs like that. And as y'all do know, it's very difficult at times to use my left hand, but you know, I can use it for some things, but mainly it's my right hand, my good hand. So this remote fits in my hand. It's not humongously big, like tall, like probably like that, like the old dish remotes that you would see from in the 90s, 2000s era, early 2010s, and you would have the mode buttons up here, volume button right here, mute right here. I mean, it was just a jumbled mess. And now with this remote, very, very simple. And one thing about this remote I love is very compact. User friendly. The diamond buttons are customizable, and I can customize the double diamond button, and I've done so to operate the magnification feature to turn it on or off. And then I got this single diamond button to control the TV format. You know, your aspect ratio. So if you're watching the SD channel on Dish, you can get that channel to fit your TV screen. It'll be much easier to enjoy the program, because it'll be like a small square, because the SD channels are 4:3, not 16:9 ratio. And the buttons light up. And this remote has a remote feature. I'm going to demonstrate that for y'all guys. So I misplaced my remote. Can't see it. There it is. And to disable this audible tone on your Dish remote, push any button and then it will stop the remote from beeping. And that's very, very helpful for me because I am also legally blind and can't see. And this remote blends in with my recliner. It blends in everything that's the same color as this remote. And I gotta say, Dish, thank you for including that feature with the very first Hopper DVR back in 2012, and this is 2025. So that was, let's see, 3, 24, 13 years ago, and I gotta say, Dish, thumbs up. Y'all know what y'all are doing. Y'all care about your customers and know what they need. And now, for me to be able to use this remote, what I do find very, very easy and what works for me, knowing I have a small hand, you know, when I'm holding the remote, when I use my thumb to push the guide button, I find that uncomfortable because I have to reach my thumb all the way up here and that don't work. So what I do, hold the remote like this here, and you see how my right pointer finger is touching the guide button right here? Then I can push a guide button like that. Now, on the lower part of the remote, I use my thumb all the way down, from here all the way down here. From here, all the way down. And I can use, no, I don't find that easy. Trying to push the arrow buttons with my thumb here. Have to reach all the way up here, so I just have to use my pointer finger. And also I use my pointer finger to push SAT button, TV, auxiliary, or input. And also I find it very easy for me to use my pointer finger here to reach the power button. So buttons up here, I use my pointer finger. Buttons from the back info button and the back button and info button, and all the way down, I just use my thumb. I just, find that very easy for me. And I gotta say, Dish put a lot of work into this remote here, and the buttons will light up. And right now the buttons will not light up because the room is lit right now. But once you're in a low lit environment, buttons will light up, and that is very helpful for me. So I will then be able to see what button I'm pushing in the dark. So I won't be fumbling and guessing what button I'm pushing on the remote. And this remote takes 2 AA batteries. As you see right here. And I do have a video down below this video, and I go over with y'all how to change the batteries on the Dish, at the time 54.1 remote. If y'all want to watch that video down below this video. And I gotta say, this remote I highly recommend using, and more than likely when you get Dish satellite TV service, you will more than likely get this remote. But there was another remote that looked like this, but the 50.0 remote didn't have a diamond shaped arrow pad like this here. It was like a square. But I like this design much better. Now, this remote is very slick, so if you got sweaty hands, or you just got through washing your hands, you'll more than likely drop the remote. But as long as you don't drop the remote and it lands right here on the front end of the remote, I don't know if you see that, but you'll have IR sensors in the remote that will operate the TV or your soundbar or whatever device you got programmed into the auxiliary on this remote. Now this remote is capable of RF frequency, so you don't have to aim the remote at the Hopper or Joey, now if you have a Wally, you will not have to aim this remote at the Wally neither, but your TV will have a IR sensor on it, and you'll have to aim this remote at the TV or your soundbar because it uses IR instead of RF. So I got to say, I give this remote a 10 out of 10 stars because it's user friendly, very easy to hold, got that remote locator feature, you can customize a double diamond button and diamond button. And this remote can also work with your TV. That's what I love about this remote. And plus the remote locator feature. That's what I love about this remote. And the Dish Hopper whole home system and Wally HD receiver. Thank you for watching this review video of my Dish 54.3 remote. And I hope y'all enjoy y'all's Tuesday afternoon, and remember to be kind to others. Domestic violence is not worth it because it can be traumatic, and more than likely some cases ends life, or it could end relationships or put you in jail. That's not what you want. So, you know, we all have them days. We're gonna have bad days, and that's okay. We all are gonna have them from time to time. And remember to support each other, be there for each other, and just show them how much you care for them, and then they care for you, because it's like that song from Clay Walker, The Chain of Love. Once you, like, you struggling, and which is understandable, and you don't know that other goodness out of other people, you know, have been there too, and someone once helped them out, is how they help you. And if you really want to pay them back, and here's what you do: You pay it forward, and don't let the chain of love end with you. And that's true. You know, you just... And, you know, anytime I listen to Clay Walker, The Chain of Love, I tell you, I just want to hug someone so bad. And just hug it out. I don't know if y'all have that feeling, but I just want to say, God loves you. And I love you so very much. And thank you for watching this video. And God bless.